Hi, Ben.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty
How's
good.
how's the internet?
The internet is big,
Just
full of people.
is that like your final response?
I think so. I don't know how else to describe it. Some people are nice. Some people are mean.
Are you
It's
nice
the
or
internet.
mean, Ben?
Am I nice or mean? Nice and mean sometimes.
I saw you posted this thingy.
Yeah. Don't unsubscribe. Don't do it.
Keep too many subscription objects around is a sign you're managing your subscriptions imperatively and not taking advantage. Is it because people are scared?
No, I think it's just because people are used to doing that. Like people will have, like they'll add an event listener uh, to something in the DOM, and then they have to remove the event listener later. So they're used to kind of manually managing their async things. So, yeah.
That was exciting. Okay, so why we're really here on the internet today is because so I want to learn from you who apparently does like open
It's the
source.
second one.
Do you do open source?
It's the second one. It's the second one. The second one. Yeah.
What's this one?
That one is the original. That's RxJS 4 and under. So,
Oh.
and the second one there is RxJS 5 and above.
Oh, look, I started.
Nice, thank you.
I don't know if I should watch it though. That kind
Yeah,
of
you
scares
don't
me.
want to do that. It'll be a train wreck in your inbox. You don't want that.
Yeah. All right.
I don't
No.
even want to watch it half the time.
Okay, wait. Okay. So basically, we don't have to do arcs, but anyways, like I want to just I think there's a lot of people who like want to contribute and play and different things like that. And they're not doing it right, right? Like, do you get a lot of pull requests that are just absolute shit and you just want to cry?
You know, we've gotten a couple, not too much. I think RxJS scares a lot of newbies away, just because of what it is, because it's like this async library that's kind of advanced. But on other projects, I have seen that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So help me as a new person not get like super trolled and yelled at on the internet. So you were
Okay. Well,
telling,
first of
yeah.
all, you'd be safe. You'd be safe on this repository because I don't yell at anybody, no matter how dumb whatever they submit is. I would never tell them what they did was dumb. So.
Although I feel like you told me and yelled at me about my dumb dating choices before.
Yes, I have. I do yell at people about dumb dating choices. So if anyone's listening to this and they would like me to vet their dating choices, I would be happy to yell at them about that.
But not on the on not on this repo.
No, not on the repo.
Okay.
This is serious business.
All right. Serious. Okay, so nobody's gonna yell. Okay, so I learned that you can do labels and then you can. So do you have one for beginners?
All right, let's back up. Let's go out
Okay.
to the main page.
Okay, main
Let's
page.
just say that you're when you're real excited about some repository, usually you land on this page here, and if you scroll down, you'll see there's like the README will show up here. And this is actually the
This one?
README.md file that is in the root directory.
Oh, there we go.
It'll be shown here on GitHub. So a lot of beginners don't quite know this, but there it is. And the thing you're looking for in here, if you want to contribute, is you're looking for two things. One is code of conduct, which you'll see is listed at the top bullet point. And this actually comes from, I think, the contributor covenant. So what this is it's a guarantee of safety, well, relative safety, in that whoever's running this repository is saying if you're harassed or if you harass somebody else, there's going to be consequences for the person doing the harassing. It kind of defines what harassment means and what you should do. And what you should do if you do feel harassed while you're working on in open source is definitely contact the maintainers of the project, and they should do something about it, especially if they have a code of conduct like this. So it's just an important first step.
That's weird. That there needs to be a code of conduct on the internet. Wait, hold on.
Yeah. It's sad. It's sad that there needs to be, but there does need to be, unfortunately. Then the next thing you want to look for is contribution guidelines. So that would be the next thing underneath there. And what this is most like big projects or popular projects will have things like this, and it's usually really verbose. It's got things like coding style guidelines and blah blah blah. Like most people aren't going to read through this whole thing, but it is important to look at a few things. You want to look at notes about what they want when you submit a pull request. There might be like in Angular's case and in our case, there are formats that we want for our commit messages.
Mm-hmm.
So things like that. But most repos kind of fall under the same kind of set of rules, other than the commit message thing.
Oh, here it is, commit message.
If you want to be a goody two shoes, you can read through the whole thing. Yeah, so in our case, we use these commit messages here like this because we use those to generate our change logs. So it's important, that your commit messages be right, especially if you're fixing something, if you want those fixes to show up in the change logs, which we do. So
cool. Okay, so read the guidelines, read the code of conduct.
Yeah. And the important bits in the contributions are mostly around things like the commit message format, or things like most repositories want you to have your own branch that you're doing your work in, that you're submitting your PR from. So those are important things, and you might even get back to this. Like you could go and you could make your PR and then afterwards come back and read this prior to actually submitting the PR, right? But at some point you want to get used to this, and you only have to do it one time for however many PRs you want to do. You'll memorize it, and the more you do it, the less likely you will be to have to read through all of this stuff. It's just to get used to what a repository wants, or what the people running a repository want you to do to help them. So,
okay.
All right, so the next thing is...
You can touch me, by the way.
What?
You can touch my screen.
Ooh.
You knew this, Ben.
Oh, I did actually.
I love teaching people Screen Hero. I know I don't have to teach you though, because we Screen Hero so many times. Okay.
Yeah, we have it. I forget. Like I often think that I'm just like sharing like, or watching a screen, like right, like I'm on Google Hangouts or something. Anywho, all right. So the next thing that you want to do is if you already know what issue you want to solve, or you just want to find an issue. Let's say you want to find an issue. You go under issue, and usually there's something under here like, in our case, I believe we called it PR's welcome. Right, so we're saying anyone can make a pull request on any of these things. And there's a lot.
I like that. Oh, look, it's Jeffy. I saw Jeffy down there.
Yeah, so that's assigned to him. So, yeah, that's open on. That's really good there, Jeff Cross. Opened on February 9th, assigned to you. Still open.
Makes me happy. All right.
So yeah, you can usually find like this, and even better, like sometimes repositories will have ones like newbies, welcome, or something like that. We don't have anything like that. We probably should.
I saw that for Ember. Ember has that.
I don't know. Does Ember have a label like that? They might.
They do.
So that's good. So anyways, you can go under labels. You can find a label like that and kind of just filter down to that, and then you can look. And you can say, oh, this is great. I want to add end width or whatever.
What's an easy one we can do?
Oh, let's see. I don't know. We've got most of the easy ones get snapped up real quick here. So let's see. The join.
Ooh, high priority. Oh crap! February 10th, high priority. Wait, hold on. Isn't it July? No, it's August.
Yeah, it's we're in August, so I don't know how high a priority this was, but actually this probably could be closed, but we'll get back to that. I need to go through and groom some of this stuff. So merge map documentation needs parameter info.
That sounds easy.
So this is like a documentation thing. Parameters on merge map are undocumented.
Hey, look, it's Andre.
Yeah, Andre Stoltz.
I don't know Andre very well.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Gets a bad rep in the React community sometimes because he says inflammatory things once in a while. But overall, he's a good guy. Really good guy. So let's see. So this are our parameters. So right now, it's got one parameter documented. We didn't document the other one. So this is a pretty easy one to do.
Oh my god, this is so funny. This was like my first pull request in Ember. It was about parameters on Monday.
Oh, this is even better. We're doing documentation, so.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was documentation on parameters.
Right on. All right, so we'll go back to the issue. See if there's any other notes in here. That'd be great.
So when somebody is like saying something and then like nothing happened.
Do you know how tempted I am to be in here and be like, I'm Tracy.
Do it. Comment.
No. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here.
Ben took over my GitHub account, guys. I can't be accountable. I can't be held accountable.
All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna fork ArcGIS.
Wait, hold on. Let me do it. Let me hold my own hand for a second.
All right.
Ooh, I'm forking.
Forking.
Okay, first you fork.
Okay, and then we want to clone it.
And git clone.
Yeah.
Oh god. We open in the black box. Is it big? I did this with Ember and I was like, whoa!
It's decent size. It's not Ember. No, it's nowhere near as big as Ember. I have to fast forward this part of the screencast.
Yeah, right. That's not happening. Okay, so while we do that, while we wait for that, I want to ask you about my thingy.
Your thingy?
My thingy. This thing. So you think that they're gonna like actually merge it?
They should. I mean, documentation commits are pretty innocuous and.
But how do I get them to do it?
Right. But I mean, a lot of the seasoned veterans that are doing the heavy lifting on a repository, like which are usually the people merging your pull requests, they don't really stop to do a lot of documentation. So any kind of documentation contribution is usually merged pretty quickly. At least I do.
But nobody's merged this, and it's been 4 days. What do I do?
Well, all right. So if no one's giving it a lot of attention, there's probably a lot of PRs that are in here. One of the best things you can do is, well, I don't want to say this is the best thing you can do, but if there's already been a core team member for the repository that's commented somewhere on your pull request, you could just ping them in a comment, and it'll show up on their notifications. Other than that, one of the things that I've done in the past to draw people's attention to a PR that I thought was important that I had submitted that just seemed to be lost because,
PRs get lost.
Hit them up on Twitter or something like that. Because here's what happens: when you're running one of these repositories that's pretty popular, your GitHub notifications list is an absolute disaster. It's like a bomb went off. So. It's really, really, everything gets even billing. It's really hard to see what's important, what's not, or what's quick and easy and what's not, just at a glance. So it's very, very hard for every PR to get noticed.
Right.
So this will eventually be noticed if you just leave it. Or, if you want to get more attention to it, you can always... comment on it again, it'll show up in the notifications list a little higher. You could comment on it again and mention a core team member that you have a rapport with if you already have established something like that.
I don't know if I know anybody that does Ember.
Oh, There's always Steph. You could.
I'm kidding. Are you serious? Please tell me you didn't take that comment seriously.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
I just like the idea of pestering Steph anyways. Like just like everywhere. Let's see if this over here is done.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
So next thing I gotta do is npm install. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Where are you going? Stop it.
Oh, npm. Oh, wait. I have to go into the thing. Don't I have to go into the thing?
No, you need
I have to go into my repo?
You do. We're both typing.
All right. You type. You don't have to CD.
I did it anyways because I'm old.
npm install.
Yeah. All right.
So how do you know who has get merge things like permissions?
Oh, okay. Good question. To know that, you can go to like the main repo.
Mm-hmm.
And this seems like it would be it, but that's not really it. Well, I don't know. It might give you information in here about like who is an admin and who is not. Generally, anybody that shows up this far at the top of the list will have those sorts of permissions.
You and Andre are besties.
Yeah. And then, well, members, no. How do I figure that out? I actually don't know this. Why don't I know this? I should know this. Well, if it's a community, you can go under, first of all right, so here's what you do. Whenever you're looking at something on GitHub and you look at the URL.
I like the watermelon guy.
ArcGIS, right? If this were Ben Lesh and it was like my personal GitHub, then I'm the only person that's really going to be able to merge anything. If it's something like Ember or ReactiveX, then, I mean, basically you can click on whatever the name is right here and you'll get a list of people. And everyone in this list, or most people in this list, should have access to merge those things, especially if they say things like owner or something next to it. But I guess they don't always do that unless you have. But yeah, people in this list should be able to help you.
Okay.
So
that's really good to know. This isn't done. npm install's not done yet, right?
Oh no, it's busy rendering this super cute ASCII bar over here, so that's good.
Okay, so it's not annoying. Like as a beginner, like is it annoying to like be like, hey guys, hey wanna check this out? Like this guy, for example. Wait, what is this J thing?
The J Feldskott.
No, but like, what did he? What does this even mean?
There's an element jQuery function. Oh, he's probably commenting. All right, so here you've got a pull request that you've already submitted, and they're commenting on this line of code. So you said, is object okay for this? In reality, to answer your question, I think object is okay for this because otherwise people that use Google Closure Compiler will it'll vomit if you did this element jQuery because Google Closure Compile will not know what that is. But yeah, I think that anyway, so these are just people commenting on, you started it actually, on this particular line in your pull request.
I kind of feel love that Jay commented on one of my PRs.
Who cares? He's got deep feels, that guy.
One time Sam commented on one of my pull requests for Modern Web, and I was like, you said something, and I don't understand what you said. He's like, did you see my comment? I was like, yeah.
I had a pull request on Modern Web, and since you had given him admin access because he was doing perf work, he commented on my pull request. And it was something trivial. It was like he wanted me to put parens around, or he wanted me to remove the parens from my single argument arrow function.
I feel like that's a pretty important thing to do.
No. I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
Okay. All right, so I should comment on this and be like, hey, maybe I should like, I think if I didn't know, I think I'll send somebody a DM. But Like Pixel Handler, I know he's on the team that does sort of like goes through issues every Friday. So
Mhm.
maybe I should ask him like do you know when this will be merged? No.
I wouldn't even frame it like that. I would frame it like, is there anything else I need to do on this pull request?
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't want the people that are running these repos and merging things generally are under a lot of pressure because they usually have day jobs too, and it's a lot of work to manage one of these repositories. So
Mm-hmm.
Any interaction you have with them, it's best to frame in terms of how you can help them because they need help. They need lots of help.
Mm.
Um, so I think that's actually one really important thing that people make a mistake about with open source contribution is assuming that the people running the repositories are there to serve them. They
Mm-hmm.
are. I mean, these are all people that want to help the community, and that's why they're so involved. However, they're also incredibly busy, and they can use all the help they can get. So you get a much better response from them if you show up and you're like, how can I help you? Here's this thing. Even if there's some problem and you really don't know how to debug it, I mean, just being like, I really tried to debug this. Here's everything I know about it. If there's any other way I can help, please let me know, kind of thing. Like those things are really, it's a really positive way. And when I read stuff like that, I get the warm fuzzies if things like that come through on my repo, because there's other times too when I get things like this doesn't work and you're stupid, like get issues like that on GitHub, and I'll just think, wow, well, you're welcome for the free software. It's like, don't know what to tell you. The free beta software didn't work for you, and I feel for you. I'm sorry that you're having a bad day.
Do you send them
So
selfies of you pouting?
it's all building. So RxJS, after you do the npm install, it's got this build stuff that runs. You can wait for it to build.
Ooh, I see mictors and RMRFs.
Yeah.
Whoa. What does that mean?
Oh, that's let's see. This
going
is
going down a rabbit hole.
The typings thing.
What do I do?
Oh, that's a good question. That's the first time I've ever seen that one. Let me see. Well, what you need to do, you need to contact the author of this repository and ask him what's up. Let's see if we.
Ooh, tell the author that this fails on your system. So, how do I do that?
It might have just had something to do with the order in which something was run the first install, but we'll see. I'm running a build all now, which is very similar. As you can see, if it fails again at the end, then it might be that we have to install the typings thing yet.
How do I do that?
Oh, well, you don't have Java installed.
No, how do I install Java?
No, to install Java, you have Brew.
Yeah.
You can have Brew. I don't actually, it's been a while since Brew installed Java.
So we were doing this when I downloaded Ember, and like we went down a rabbit hole of me having to install like 5 different things. And then Todd was like, maybe somebody should write a command line tool that like does this for you, or something like I don't remember what he said we should write, but it's kind of interesting to see. I mean, I hope this is an eye-opening. Well, hopefully we don't go down too far of a rabbit hole, but maybe it's interesting for you.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Okay, I'm ready.
Brew update. We're gonna update Brew and get the latest definitions. That might take a little bit. And then after that, you do brew update install, brew install, I think cask Java, or just brew install Java or something like that. And it should do it.
Is it waiting?
Well, so far we're doing all the best things that you can do to have to wait in software development, which are git cloning, npm install, and now installing Java. So I want to cut the screencast here and fast forward.
No, that would mean I have to edit things. This is YOLO Brolo.
All right.
This is YOLO Brolo.
All right. So here's the thing though. We're only updating documentation, so we don't really need to build this.
Oh, I totally want to though. Do you know why?
Okay.
Because it's important.
Well, we can still go to update the documentation while this is going on. Oh, look at that. That's done. All right. Brew. Install. I'm gonna say it's cast Java, but we'll just do Java. Do.
Did it do it?
So it's searching.
Cask. What does it say? Brew install Emacs Java imp. What?
Hold on. Time to let's brew install Java. Hey, Stack Overflow.
2014 though.
It should still be fairly accurate. I don't know. Let's see. Brew cask install Java. As of 2015 is now unnecessary. Install cask manually. It looks like there is a comment here, and then this was updated because this just got edited in July 25th. Yeah, all right. So it was brew cask install Java.
So if you do -G, it installs it globally, right?
What? Oh, no, that's just an npm install. So brew is for kind of globally installing various things. Like you can install Node with brew, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. We're 3. All right, now we're definitely all right. So go ahead and open up your development environment, just like however.
This thing?
No, that's your app store, I think. Yeah, there you go.
Should I look at the project?
Yeah, I would open the project up and we can go find that file.
RxJS. What happened?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Oh, I don't know. Here, just close out of that and just hit like Command O.
This one, Commando, or this one, Commando. Oh, you
Yeah,
want me
there you go
to?
there.
You want basically add project folder. I guess I should have Command O. But I don't like to listen.
Whatever you're doing, that's cool. I don't know where that went. I've never done that before in Atom.
Wait, it didn't work though.
And then are we?
Oh, that's sexier. Ben,
What?
thank you. That was way more awesome. Okay, wait, and then open.
Yeah.
What is this?
I don't know. Never seen it before.
Atom, exception. Launch Atom, open a project. There was an error. Is there an error in opening the project? I think it won't let me open the project.
I'm going to be annoying. I'm
Okay, be
annoying. I'm
annoying.
going to take over. And it's down here. It's likely a bug in Atom. It's fine. Let's kill Atom. Die, Atom. Let's open Atom again. I can't go to the bottom of your screen because I'm on screen.
Oh, here.
Oh,
Is it closed though?
I got it. It's coming up. Now we're going to say that. No, that's not what I want. I want to be in here.
No, you don't want to be in there either.
I know. I was trying to do something clever and it didn't work here. What is happening?
What?
Update. Well, it looks like Atom is host.
Really? Like I can't use Atom?
Yeah, I can't use Atom.
Oh, use Sublime.
All right, Sublime it is. We'll do Sublime. I'm sorry, I have to keep going up there. I'm barking screen here.
Oh God, no, cancel. All right.
Abort. Okay, so then now we're gonna do this.
Wait, commando. Now you're gonna commando?
Yeah.
All right.
It's under yay.
It's gonna work now. Oh my God, it works.
Okay, so what we want to add documentation to is under source. Actually, you can just find it, right?
Oh, where was it? So I can go over here, and then where was the issue? Wait, no, that's not the issue.
Okay.
It was right. Doesn't it like tell you?
No, you're under that's happening.
And then it was
So
under
the issue
issues.
There.
Then labels was.
We can either that or just click on that label that's right next to that. Yeah. And it was like
This one.
merge map documented. So it's 1502 right there. And I've linked it's currently the parameters, and I added a link.
This one.
We really didn't need to do this because I could have just told you where it was. But yeah, it's
Yeah, but it's better for people to know. Yeah.
Now, one thing to notice is that this is actually for a SHA up here, right? Like this, there's a whole SHA number in here, so this is like locked to an older version. So we need to go in here and we need to check to see if this is still the case. So we can go in here and just be like merge map. Yes, that's the one. Now let's see if there's lots of documentation now. It's a little different.
Whoa, it looks so different. I haven't used Sublime in a while.
Well, this might have all the documentation here.
Oh, so just close out the PR.
Well, I mean, you can't close it, but you can do the next best thing, which is you should. And first, let's verify that that's really the case. So we've got a parameter project, a parameter result selector, a parameter concurrent, and here we've got a project. I'm at project, same thing. So project result selector concurrent. And that's it. So, yeah, this is all been documented. So what we can do, let's go back to this issue. And what you do if you found something like that is you want to comment on this issue and say this can be closed, and then it'll show up in someone's notifications list, and an admin like myself can come through and be like, oh yeah, I can close this.
Like this one?
Yeah.
I don't know who this Andre Staltz is.
He is the author of Cycle.js and a big reactive programming guy.
Can I say hi? Is that like not okay?
No, totally. You can totally say hi. Wonderful. I love that that's invaded this too.
Who is
I was
this?
thinking about your use of Bay today. And I remember having a conversation with you on Slack that was like, you were talking about J, and we typoed J, and it was J-A-E. Now you're talking about Ben and J, and then I combined them, and I said, oh, it sounds like Bay. And you're like, what's that? Now it's everywhere. Now it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. All right, so now so that was boring. I'm sad.
Well, you can see if you're done installing Java. That's kind of exciting.
Yeah. What's my password? For what? My computer?
Yeah. I don't know what that is. I mean, I do, but I'm not going to tell. Hold on. Let me hit record. Okay, go into that.
Wait, it didn't work, did it?
Yeah, it
Oh. Wait, hold on, Ben. This one. Look, somebody commented. Wait, nobody commented.
You commented.
Oh, this one. He commented.
No.
Well, you didn't respond to my shit. Why are you ignoring me? Probably because I'm extremely unuseful right now.
Well, it's probably he went and he saw this one, and then he came up and he's asking about this, and then I would ask if that's going to cause issues with Google Closure Compiler or people that use Google Closure Compiler.
Really? All right, let's do
Yeah.
that. To Pixel
Yeah,
on J.
yeah.
Is this going to cause issues with Google Closure? Is it J or that one?
I don't know.
S.
Either one. I mean, is this to be more specific? Would using element document jQuery.
How do you do it? That way? Just that jQuery? Oh, element document jQuery. Is that how I do it?
Yeah, you're missing it up there, and then
Oh.
that guy needs. And then the only other thing I would do is just add the little caret marks around this, so or whatever they call them, back ticks.
Oh, they didn't do spaces. Did they?
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, you did get the idea. Yours is prettier because it's got spaces. Jay's gonna be like, "What is happening?"
All right, Java.
Yeah. The reason I know that is any sort of avant-garde thing that you do in those, like the types that you're returning, like we were doing it all over the place in RxJS, can cause issues with Google Closure Compiler or people that want to use it. So, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, I'm so bad. Okay, now what? Okay, so now what do we do? So now I did this. So I have masters. I cloned. So I created a repo. I cloned it.
Yeah.
And then I got it onto my computer, and then.
All right, let's do something. I don't care what. We can just go and we can add punctuation to the README or something stupid.
Punctuation.
So, yeah.
Is that what I do?
Yeah. Right. Yep.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah, Adam's giving us a hard time.
What? Sublime. What the hell?
Didn't know like you. Well, you already have it up in Sublime anyway, so.
Life. Okay.
All right, so let's go right to the README because it'll be fairly obvious. It'll be right in the root directory, fifth from the bottom. Okay. Or you do that. Bingo. So in here, let's just find. Certainly, I mean, I wrote a lot of this, so certainly there's some bad grammar in here.
To import the entire core set of okay. This is useful for size-sensitive bundling.
Size-sensitive bundling.
Oh, I think you need to do this. Isn't that prettier?
That'll make people really happy.
Seriously, like Jay? Because every time.
Oh yeah, Jay's he's like a human linter. It probably bothers me every time he looks at it.
All right, that's probably good.
All right, so
that's a good PR.
This is what we'll do. We'll get a PR for you. All right. So
wait. Oh, I have to save it. Duh.
Yeah, save it.
Add spaces.
All right. So wait, time out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Before we read, yeah. So I would say that this. I mean, it's not really fixing anything. If anything, this might be classified as like a chore because it's not really. Or docs. So yeah, let's go look at that and we'll see. Look for commit message guidelines. There's a link up there.
As I've done this now, like in Ember and in RX and gone through this with you, I realize that I cannot be a useful human being yet.
No, totally can be useful. It's hard. RxJS is hard to find low-hanging fruit. So the first thing is you got like a type and then parens and then whatever. So
I just stick this all in there?
Yeah, so this isn't a feature, it's not a fix, it's not style, it's not refactor, it's probably just docs. So I would say docs.
Like that? This is bad.
I wouldn't do
I'm
that.
failing at life.
Abort.
How do you abort?
Control C.
Control C. Oh
Yep. All right.
God, thank you.
Yep.
All right.
So git commit. Now just type DOCS. Lowercase. Sorry. Open parens.
With a space or without?
Yeah, and then readme. It's because that's what. So the thing you're affecting is the readme. And close parens. Colon. And then whatever we just did. So we just add spacing to import or something.
Okay, and then what?
So if there's any additional information that you want to, this would be more important for like a code type thing. Would be if there's additional context you want to add about why you did something, you would want to hit enter here and add like paragraphs about what you've done and why.
Like that?
Yeah. So like here, you could add like to make J Phelps happy, right? Like whatever.
Is it J Phelps?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
after that,
another blank.
You give it a blank line. Yep. One more blank. And then if you were to be fixing an issue, it would be like fixes, and then the pound sign, and then whatever the issue number is. But we're not actually fixing an issue, so you can just be done. If it relates to a specific issue, you'd also cite it there. So go ahead and commit. Now you need to push that branch that you have up. All right. So you push that up. Now we can go into GitHub.
Ben?
Yeah.
Do you think this would be useful for the internet?
The internet is fickle. They don't find a whole lot useful, but.
All right, pull requests.
Pull requests. So the easiest way I found to do this actually is to just go up to under the main, like up here, under ArcsJS.
Yeah.
And you'll see it has this pop up right after you pushed.
Wait, why did it pop up already on yours?
Oh no, this is on because it knows that your fork is related to this, and it knows that you just pushed this branch, and so GitHub is saying, hey, you might want to do a pull request here. This is it being helpful. And you just click this guy.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And we've got all this template in here about, what you should do in certain things and what your description is, related issue if it exists. And then to make J Phelps happy, the description of this is, you can just put whatever in there, like adding some formatting so we can demo pull requests for beginners. Right, and there's no related issues, so we don't have to worry about that next piece.
What about all this crap?
That won't show up. It's in a comment, but you can delete it if you like.
Oh, it won't show up.
Yeah.
Okay. Pull request?
Well, you probably want to add a space here. Yeah.
I feel like I should do that.
Okay.
Just to make it nice.
Great pull requests. There you go. So it's going to go through this. So now a lot of people don't understand what's happening here. What's happening here is that this GitHub repository is set up to work with Travis. And what that means is there's going to be a bunch of checks where it's going to go through and it's going to try to build everything. It's going to run all the tests against everything. It's going to run all the linting against everything, just to make sure that nothing is broken with this pull request. And then there's a final thing. It says approvals LGTM. That stands for approvals looks good to me. And that means that a core contributor has come in and said, looks good to me. Like they've reviewed it. And that's once everything's green, then, because all of these gold things will turn green. Mm-hmm. Once everything's green, we can merge the pull request. So these things take a while, maybe a couple minutes, because it's got to go up to Travis Farm, Travis got to pull it in. It's got to, get an instance to run everything on, and it takes a while to report back. So other things, code coverage, which is making sure that, the tests still cover all the code the same way, that sort of thing, get run during that.
Man, still don't feel very useful. It's all good though.
It's I don't know, maybe this will be useful for somebody. I would.
No, I mean, I think learning it is useful, right? Like, I think the screencast is useful, but like me personally, I'm like, yeah, I could totally help contribute to like docs and what. No, I can't.
Well, all right. So I think RxJS is a special case, though. Like, there's a lot of repositories out there, and honestly, it gets easier with the smaller repos, like ones that are just run by a single person. For instance, I run the Symbol Observable repo, and it's just me, and I once in a while get contributions, and those go through much faster because I don't have to be as strict about what's happening because there aren't as many people working on that project.
Hi, Jay.
So yes, this is Redux Observable. So this is Jay and I's big project together.
It's like you guys had a baby. And there's issues.
Man, he passed me in commits. There's a while where I just did all I'd done is written all the code, but he's done all the documentation. So really, really, really critical, important piece of open source. In fact, I would say the documentation is probably more important than the code.
Ooh, look at this.
Code is easy to go back and like fix if something's not working great. But
why doesn't it say Angular or React examples?
Because we have React examples.
Oh. Cool. Okay. Well, thank you so much. This was anything else you think that we should be covering for like people who want to contribute to open source?
Not really. I mean, hopefully they just do it and don't get scared. And if they do get rejected, don't let it dishearten you. Just keep trying. It's not a big deal.
You mean like so, and then they can bother you?
Yeah, absolutely. By all means, bother me.
Can you like follow another person, please?
So it's not.
Yes, do it.
I worship.
Go follow a beard.
A beard? Any beard?
Just beard. Do it.
Just follow like a random person.
Come on, I need to like. Needs to.
Nah. Zabriskie. I don't know if I have Zabriskie's beard followed yet.
Oh, God.
Beard. There it is, Matt Z's beard. Let's follow that one.
That's it.
Done.
All right. Yeah. Yes! I feel better. Okay. Well, again, that was really helpful. I don't feel so helpful, but I feel like this was helpful. I feel like it's helpful for beginners. I just, I had all these dreams of like contributing to open source and doing crazy shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the low hanging fruit is documentation. Like, there is so much of a need for good documentation, or even just going through documentation that exists and making it suck less is probably the easiest place for beginners to contribute.
Well, like here. I love it. So I could potentially like go through this and be like, hey, there's an issue and this is why.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, very simple JS bin to play around with. Ooh, this is exciting. Oh my God. But like Redux observable. I don't even know what this is. Is that all it does?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if I'm excited about it.
So there's your chances to make a more exciting example for documentation.
I don't, but
really good.
like Ben, really, I don't get it. Like, why is this exciting?
This is just a demo to show how the functionality works. But you're right. It's not a very exciting demo.
Hey, that would be something to play with Jay. Be like, Jay.
Yeah. We need more exciting examples. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. All right, anything else for the internet?
No.
Kent Dodd said that you can keep your social security number, at the end of podcast because nobody's listening. So if you would like to give me
If I'd like to give out Kent C. Dodd's social security number,
yeah.
now's the chance. Okay.
What's your middle name?
Harold. It's
See?
my grandpa's name.
That was some good information.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
It's not Chimichanga. It's not Kent Chimichanga Dodds.
Can you sing a song for me to end the podcast?
No, because I'm a werf.
All right, I'm going to end the podcast. But don't leave me. I'm just ending the podcast.
All right.
Bye, everybody. We'll see you on the
Bye.
internet.